everyone, this is Samantha at As They Grow Up, and this is actually a response video that is part of the Virtual Homeschool Co-op channel collaboration, and you can find more detail on that at virtualhomeschoolcoop.com. And this is actually their 2016-2017 year that's kicking off, and this is the first time that we have participated in the Virtual Homeschool Co-op. So this is new for us as well, and we're looking forward to the for the year to come. Basically, is what it happens is we're given different questions to answer pertaining to homeschool, and it's kind of cool because you can see how different families homeschool and the different types of things that we all do. And you know, some of the things are going to be the same and some are going to be different. But today's question is, and I have this wrote down so I would not forget. What questions for this video is how relaxed or structured is the homeschool in a whole. But we're going to break it down into 3 areas, and this is going to be our curriculum, our daily routine, and our homeschool space. As far as daily routine, we're pretty relaxed. My husband and I have talked about maybe putting more structure to it, but as of right now, I don't wake the boys up. When they wake up, we usually will do our Bible study while we eat breakfast, and then once breakfast is complete, then we go on with our math. We do our math, science, history, and language arts usually at the first part of the day. The second part of the day, and by that time we break for lunch, and then the second part of the day is more relaxed. You know, there's the handwriting if we're doing that. We do our reading, we do things like that. It's art, foreign language, things like that. That stuff comes at the end of the day. So our first part of our morning, I would say, is pretty structured because we do have these activities. Now, we don't always get them done before lunch, and that's fine. Sometimes we continue with a certain subject after lunch, which then pushes everything back. And if we don't get to everything in a day, it's okay. There's always the next day. In the past, I have really stressed over trying to get it all done in a day. And this year, I'm kind of changing that a little bit to be more relaxed in that area. And I think so far, so good with that. I think we are on week number 4 of our homeschool, and it's been great. Not for me, not being so stressed and trying to get everything done, because we do take our time and we're doing more projects, and there are some days we don't get everything finished. So 0 to 10, I would say we're probably around a 5 or 6 as far as relaxed goes. We're kind of in between. As homeschool space, how structured is our homeschool space? Well, we don't have a homeschool space, so I'm going to say it's pretty relaxed. We are definitely relaxed because we don't have a homeschool room. Yes, I admit it would be nice to have a homeschool room, but right now we don't have one. And so most of the time our homeschool is done around either our kitchen table, or the boys, you know, Davis will sometimes do it on the counter, or he'll sit in the chair and do his math, or Luke will sit at the coffee table and do some work. So as far as having a schoolroom, we're not, and we're pretty relaxed on where we do it. The only place we don't really do a lot of school, unless it's reading, is outside, because I've noticed that I lose them. There's so many things they want to do outside that I lose their attention. And so that's limited to what we can do out there. But all in all, for our homeschool space, I feel we're pretty relaxed. And curriculum. The next one is the curriculum. How structured or relaxed are we in curriculum on a scale of 1 to 10? And with the curriculum, I would say probably around a 7 or an 8. But this, in the past, it's been probably a 10, because in the past we've done more book work. This year we're doing our book work, but we're also putting in more projects. So I'm kind of giving that space there, and I think it's going great. Like before, I think I limited projects because it would throw my daily routine off. And now that I have tried to make our daily routine more relaxed, then our curriculum has become more relaxed, and it's enabled us to be able to do more hands-on activities, which is great because they're still learning. And I think some subjects are learning better with their hands-on, but we still use our books as well. We do our book work in the mornings, and then if there is an activity, we'll either do it later that day or we'll do it on Fridays. Friday a lot of times is a activity day for us. We're going to do our crafts, we're going to do our any of that, you know, experiments, projects, history projects, science experiments. A lot of times we'll even do that on Fridays as one big bunch. And I think it's helped. So basically on our curriculum, we're getting more relaxed the longer we've homeschooled. Now the first year I homeschooled, like I mentioned, I was probably a 10. This is our 4th year, and so I'm starting to relax a little bit because I feel that I'm more confident in what we're doing to where before I wasn't. So I think that confidence is what's helping to relax. But anyway, that is a look at our homeschool as far as our curriculum, our daily routine in our homeschool space, and how structured we are. And once again, this is part of the collaboration with the Virtual Homeschool Co-op channel. And you can find more information on that at virtualhomeschoolcoop.com. But I'm also going to put it in the links down below, so definitely look at that. Thank you.